So I'm going to solve the Leetcode 37, that is Sudoku solver. So as we can see the board, uh, the Sudoku, this question, like we have done many times in the newspaper in my the childhood. This board only has one answer at a time, and it has a grid of 1 is to 9 of 9 cross 9. So we could make a bool function solve, which takes in an argument vector vector board, same board we are giving in the solve Sudoku function. Then we can like start iterating from the first column till the last column, from the first row to the last row, and the for and the first column to the last row, like trying all the combination of spaces which are empty for trying to fill them, to try to fill them. So for int row equals to 0, row less than 9, that is number the rows in the grid, and row plus plus. Then we start a loop of for int column equals to 0, column less than 9, column plus plus. So each of them can have 9 combination, that is 1 to 9. So first we'll check if the board is dot or not, which is empty space, just like given in this input. So if board row column is, sorry, for character we use one single inverted commas to this. Then we'll do data loop for all the combination for char I is equals to 1, while char I less than equal to 9, we do I plus plus. Then we can change the board row comma no. Then we need to check if if only we can fill this part with safe without safely without contradicting with the other rows and columns. So we'll do this. If is safe, the current row, the current column, the current value, this is I, and the current board. Then in change the board's value row, column to I. Then run the solve function again, which is with the input board. So we can modify the board directly here. We don't have to return anything because we don't have to return anything. So solve board if solve board return true. If it returns true, then we can continuously form a solution. It is returning true, so we can return a true straight away. And then change the block back to uh, original if it is not true, which is the dot. So if after checking all of this, it don't return a true, then we can straight away return false, saying this board is not possible. In the end, if everything works fine, we can then also return a head. So now we can make a save function. So bool is save. Int takes an int row, int column, int key, and vector board. Sorry, char, char, and the directly modified at the memory. So we given an for it. So firstly, we can check for the rows if it is the digit is already present in the row. We could simply return false for int I is equals to 0, I less than 9, I plus plus. So if board row, the current row, has, we check for all the columns. For, so for example, for the first row, we'll check this, then the ninth column. So I is equals to key, we return false. We can simply copy this for the column check also. So we will just replace I and column here, and if it is equal, like this is for the row, and now this for the column. We return a false. Then we can like you have to check for the each separate block also, like whether 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 exists. If it is exists, we can't simply place it in the same block, the same numbers. So we could make a int new row is equal to row minus row mod 3, and int new column equals to column minus column mod 3. This is done because if we want to like start from it, it could be 5, so we don't want it to be starting from 5 and go till the 8th block, uh, right? So we'll do this so that it safely traverses only the 3 blocks at a time it is required to be. So it will start if we if 5 minus row mod 3, which is 1, which is equals to 4. So it will start from 4 and go till 6. That's how it will correctly check for the numbers in the block. So for int I is equals to 0, I less than 3, I plus plus. For int j is equals to 0, j less than 3, j plus plus. If code I plus new row and j plus new column is equals to t, return false that we can't place the digit here. After all the checks, it if it's still true, we could simply return 3. And then the ending we could call the solve function with the here and there. Let's check if it's coming fine. It's some compiler error. Vector. Okay, sorry. So I did it here also. We have to keep it char. Gain a compilation error. Okay, so I wrote char here instead of I. So let's check if it's working fine now. Runtime error. Board row Okay, so another error. Okay. Oh, it's working fine. So we can simply submit it and see the time complex time experience. So beats 72% in the runtime. Really good, I guess. And 8.21. Like it's not much of a difference. 8.2 is the least merge and we are using 8.1. So it's like uh, maybe time issue. If we would submit again, we would get a better answer definitely. So that's it. Yes.